It was the year 2085, and humanity stood at the edge of brilliance and madness. Cities gleamed with floating drones, quantum computers whispered solutions in nanoseconds, and machines could predict human behavior better than humans themselves. Yet, beneath the glitter of progress, people felt more disconnected than ever. In this world lived Arav, a young scientist from India, working in the Quantum Consciousness Institute. His job was to study the link between the human brain and quantum fields. Most of his colleagues cared only about technological applications, how to use quantum mechanics for faster data, stronger weapons, or more efficient control systems. But Arav felt a pull, something deeper, something unexplainable. One late evening, while running simulations on entanglement, Arav noticed something strange. The particles in his chamber seemed to react not just to measurement, but to his emotional state. When he felt calm and focused, the patterns were smooth and harmonious. But when he was restless, the results turned chaotic. At first, he dismissed it as coincidence. Yet the more he tested, the clearer it became. His consciousness was entangled with the experiment itself. Arav's grandmother, a gentle woman rooted in ancient Indian traditions, had once told him, "Beta, the mind is not inside you. You are inside the mind of the universe. What you feel, the world feels too." Back then, he had smiled politely, thinking it was just spiritual poetry. But now, staring at quantum waves bending with his emotions, he realized she might have been right all along. Driven by curiosity, Arav began secret experiments. He meditated before his tests, visualized peace, and whispered intentions into the chamber. Each time, the particles responded, aligning into patterns that looked almost like sacred geometry. He began to see a connection between the mystical and the scientific. But in a world obsessed with control, such discoveries were dangerous. One evening, his colleague Mira noticed the unusual results. "Arav, are you manipulating the system? This looks impossible." He hesitated, then replied softly, "What if the system responds to us? Not just our instruments, but our hearts, our minds." Mira stared, half in disbelief, half in wonder. "You're saying consciousness is the missing variable?" Arav nodded. "Yes, the universe is alive. We don't just observe reality, we shape it." Together, they explored further. They found that collective meditation by even a small group of people created profound changes in their experiments. The particles behaved as if guided by an invisible harmony. They realized the ancient truth hidden in plain sight. The universe is entangled with human consciousness.